Smartwatches, smartwatches, smartwatches. The reason why we're here today, we're gonna take a look at different smartwatches. 3 different smartwatches, as you can see here, captured beautifully by Zach. It's 3 different companies, namely Oppo, Huawei, and Haylou. Alright, so there's 3 different smartwatches here I have here with me today. Actually, they're not like full-fledged smartwatches. The Oppo one is like a smart band. I think the same also with the Huawei one. And unfortunately, everything that we're going to show here today does not have Wear OS. These smartwatches do not have Wear OS. They're just your casual, normal smartwatches, smart bands. You know, they just fit in an app and then you can use them immediately. So let's get right into it. I'm going to enumerate. We're going to do an enumeration, little enumeration here. This, as you can see, Zach, take a look at this. This is the Oppo Band B1. Oppo Band, alright? That's the name of this one. And the other one is the Haylou Solar LS05 visual. We already featured it in the show. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out. It's another video. We reviewed about it. I've been using this as my daily driver smartwatch, Haylou. So it's like the inner packaging box looks like. No fancy writings or anything else. And this is the Huawei Band 6. These smartwatches, you know, they vary in different price points, but they're mostly cheap. The reason why we're featuring these 3 is they're like 3 of the cheapest ones, the best ones you can get in the market right now at the moment. Really, Rule is going to show us the prices for each one of these. Let's go ahead and start with the Oppo. I believe this is the cheapest one. Oppo Band B1, cheapest one. There's also another one that's rivalry of this. It's actually the Xiaomi Band 5 or something between that ballpark. You know, it's the same price point. And then this Haylou has got to be the most expensive out of the bunch. Really, Rule showing the price. And this one has to be the mid-range Huawei Band 6. You know, this is like the middle part. Still kind of cheap if you're gonna ask me. So let's go ahead and check them out one by one. Actually, let's do first what we already know. Let's start this one, Haylou Solar. I'm just gonna open this. This is the device right here. As you can see, this is what I use. This is actually what I use. This is the smartwatch that I use all the time. We're gonna check that out later. And inside the box is the charging port. It's just the charging port. We're gonna check this out later as well. So that's it. Battery life for this Haylou Solar is actually 15 days. 15 days if I counted that correctly. Oppo Band B1 capable of 12 days long-lasting battery life. There, if you're interested. It's not the longest one, but it's still very long considering the price point. And this Huawei Band 6 battery life. It's about 2 weeks, right? It's about 2 weeks as well, right? The same thing. Next we're gonna have is Oppo Band B1, 2.794 centimeters or 1 and 1 inches AMOLED screen, real-time heart rate monitoring, 50-meter water resistance, continuous SpO2 monitoring, which is good, 12 workout modes, and notification sync. Okay, so out of the box, here is your okay. We are unlocking paperwork, massive paperwork, Oppo Band quick start guide, and there is another one just right beneath that, Oppo Band safety guide. You have your quick start guide and safety guide. Of course, we don't need the paperwork. And here's the device itself. Look at that. It's so cool. Look at that. It's compact. It's little. Here's your heart rate sensor and of course your charging ports. You go ahead and charge this thing. Unfortunately, I have been told that, or according to my research, if you check out this charging port right here, okay, this is the charging port. It comes in the box with a unit. So it's like a whole pack of, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. Let's unpack it real quick. You're gonna have to remove the band itself, you know, the unit itself from the strap, and then you post it here. You dock it here and then you charge it with this USB port. So that's how you charge it. You actually remove it. You just keep removing it, put it back, removing it, put it back, which of course is not ideal. That doesn't make your life easier. It's actually very hard. I actually hope they implement this better. I actually think that they did on other Oppo smartwatches and smart bands. If there's anything else in the box, there's nothing else in the box. Well, that is it in the box, out of the box. And finally, we have here our Huawei Band 6. Let's go ahead and check out the, alright, you got a QR code here, nothing else, and the quick specs at the back. Again, all-day SpO2 monitoring, which is great. Again, this little thing, this Haylou here doesn't have that. Haylou Solar only has heart rate sensor, no SpO2. So, all-day SpO2, Huawei has that as well. All-day heart rate monitoring, scientific sleep tracking, which I guess everyone already has that. We have AMOLED 1.47 inches, AMOLED full view display, 96 workout modes. How? That is a lot. They didn't even made it to 100, but that is a lot of workout modes. How many workout modes do you want, Zach? How often do you like body build and build up all these muscles in your body? I'm not that kind of person. I'm just saying I'm not more into fitness. I'm more into fitness. I just don't work out a lot, which is a problem, I guess. But for people who are like very active and want to work out a lot, these smart bands, they really help a lot. True Sports scientific sport algorithm. I think this kind of their AI, part of your tracking your exercises, part of tracking your exercises, and monitoring and see. It's just a smart feature. It has to be a smart feature. Long battery life. Again, this is probably going to last 2 weeks. Approximately, estimate 2 weeks. Equipped with fast charging. This is the only one of the bunch that has that. I don't believe that any other of these bands has fast charging, but this one has. And of course, your very basic, very common water resistance. Okay, you have this little pull here. Okay. Nothing else in the box. Nothing else is in the box. Here is, of course, your unit. Your very nice Huawei Band 6. Okay, that is a huge display. That is very neat. Look at that. And here's, of course, your charging ports and your heart rate monitoring. Let's see. Let's find what else is in the box. There has to be the parts here. Alright, there you go. As you can see, cracked it open. Here is your charging port, charging cable, how you charge the device, and here's your very common works of paperwork. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check them out. What else is here? I don't think anything else is here. Nothing else is here? Okay. Very nice warranty card. You need your warranties. Everyone needs that. And this one as well. I think it's the quick startup guide. Many paperwork. And that's nothing else. That's everything else. So let's go ahead and put these smartwatches and smart bands to the test. I'm actually going to equip them on this side of my arm. Alright, I'm going to place them here. To Haylou Solar. So one thing to do note is that they're very cheap, but they're like very premium quality. If you're gonna ask me, they have a lot of high quality stuff within them. We're going to discover all of that later. I believe that Haylou only has 12 sport modes, and Oppo has 12 sport modes as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and peel this off. And you also peel this off. Huawei is up. Oppo Band is also up. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in my arm. So we're gonna have a little test here to see who's more accurate. Actually, in my almost day-to-day usage, I believe that Haylou Solar is actually pretty accurate. Haylou Solar. So the one that I've been using. It's kind of accurate, just a little bit of a like -5 or +5 at some points, but still very accurate most of the time. Okay, so these are all the watches. I'm already wearing all of them, and let's go to Haylou's first. Alright, so here is the entire UI. I'm going to tour you around. So this here, find your phone, do not disturb. Here are the settings, watch faces, and many other settings right there. You also have here your brightness. Let's do this max brightness. Ooh, okay, that's cute. And here are your other watch faces. And here, when you swipe left to right, you're going to access the different features, the heart rate monitoring. We're going to deal with that later. Sleep, weather, breathing exercise, and here are your many other settings and many other stuff that you can do. There's a lot of features actually. We're not going to go through all of them. Now here we have on Oppo Band. Alright, so you swipe up. Here are your menu. Alright, here's like the apps menu. So like you're seeing your different settings here, different stuff, all the things that you can do, all the features, settings, messages. When you swipe left, here is like the watch faces when you can choose from. I guess I'm just gonna go with this. And then when I just click on the screen, here's your tracker. Your calories burned and steps tracker, and the battery, do not disturb, and Bluetooth, which is right there as well. Here we have our Huawei Band. When you swipe up, alright, so here's your notifications. When you swipe down, here are the other controls and settings. Here's more settings, even more settings. And when you click the single button here on the side, when you click that, it just goes straight to the home. And when you swipe left and right, you got your other features. There you go, step tracker. And when you click that again, even when you're already at home, here's when you do all of the apps and all of the functionality. So here's your workout, sleep, stress, breathing, and many other features. Actually, I think Huawei has the most features out of everyone. So when it comes to responsiveness, Haylou is the least responsive. Look at the swipe time. It's not the fastest, but okay. I mean, it's like there's a little bit of delay. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. There's a little bit of delay, and here's your single button once again to go back to the menu. Actually, Oppo Band has no button. All right, it's just like raise to wake. And this is also very responsive. I think the Oppo Band is very responsive. Okay, and then when you go back, all right, you have to go home manually. Okay, I'm going home manually. There it is, my watch face. And Huawei is also very responsive. Look at that responsiveness. That's wild, actually. So these two are very responsive. The Haylou one is the least responsive out of all of them. Raise to wake feature. Oh my god. Haylou, what is wrong? Okay, I'm blowing down. Raise to wake feature. Okay, they're already awake, I guess. Okay, alright, put them down. I'm putting them down, as you can see clearly. Raise to wake feature. Alright, okay, so that's your raise to wake feature. It's actually very nice. So here's one of the most controversial out of all of them is the heart rate monitoring. Let's just go ahead and monitor my heart rate right now. Let's go ahead and do it. Heart rate monitoring, and heart rate monitoring. So it's measuring, you know, all in the same hand, all in the same arm. This one is showing 96 Haylou Solar. I said a while ago this is already the most accurate. But why is Huawei the oh look, they're both different. Okay, Haylou, what? It's weird, you know. They're not like super accurate. I mean, this one's close. They're both closing in the same number. However, Haylou Solar is on a whole different number. But as I said a while ago, according to usage, I've been using this smartwatch. This one is the most accurate. But for some reason, they're picking up very different. They're all picking up very different numbers. I guess, you know, still the same between the ballpark, as you can see. It's not like they're actually too far. This is actually going too far, and they're closing in now. See, it's like the accuracy differs, alright? It's like different for every watch. But again, the only way to measure this accurately is if you have your oximeter, of course your pulse oxy. So here's another thing with these smartwatches is of course their apps, you know, the app sense. So we're gonna go ahead and check out Haylou apps first. Hailou's app, namely Haylou Fit, is the app that comes with, of course, your Haylou Solar. And so here are the features. We're gonna go ahead and check that out. So you have your heart rate monitoring, your sleep recording. I've been recording my sleep, and here's the sport modes, which actually tend to malfunction when I used to use them. And here are the other settings for the watch itself. For example, your dial setting, heart rate monitoring, call reminder, SMS reminder, and all that kinds of good stuff. Sedentary reminder, alarm clock, display, universal settings, and you see here the information about the phone, and you gotta create your own profile. The only problem I have here with the Haylou Fit app is that it tends to, you know, sabotage my Bluetooth of the phone. So by some reason, the Bluetooth of my phone just suddenly keeps opening by some reason without me touching or clicking it. So because of this app. So I think that's one of the problems. It feels like a malware. I don't believe it's supposed to do that, which is actually kind of the negative side. So when it comes to the apps, I think Haylou is the one that has the least quality when it comes to the app. Now we're gonna go ahead to Oppo's app, which is actually HeyTap Health. So I have an Oppo phone. You can actually easily install this. HeyTap Health, the app for our Oppo Band B1. So here's your workout activity. You can see there. Very nice. Very nice. It's actually a very nice UI right here. It's actually pretty cool. So here on the front page right away, you see all of your activities, everything you've done, and I think this acts as a representation as a bar graph in which you can see, you know, they're going to track your levels, your activities, and all of your others. Fitness stuff, you know, all of that fitness stuff, all that good fitness stuff, really rue. And here's of course the information about your Oppo Band, battery, watch faces, tips, and more. So it's such a straightforward app, and I think it is only built to do one thing or just a few things, you know, just straightforward, no other talk, no other knickknacks, no other, none of that. A fitness band, a workout band, because you're doing workouts, and that's its only function, and it works pretty well at that. Very minimalistic, but I believe that there's gonna be some features here. There's gonna be a lack of feature here, if I'm guessing, but I hope not. I hope it actually does have, you know, features, you know, more features, more than usual features. But for now, as what we've seen, I think not so much. And finally, down with Huawei, which I believe has the best app support out of all time. Okay, Huawei Health. So there it is, it's connected. So when you go to the very front page, you immediately see, you know, the health, whatever is going on in your health, whatever it's detecting. You have your heart rate here, have your weight, sleep, SpO2, and stress level, exercise records with maps and GPS integration, I guess. And here are your exercise modes, which is actually, there's a whole lot to see here. Like, there's a whole lot. Like, this is crazy. This is like crazy good. I guess this is one of the best premium ones when it comes to app. And even the device itself, the Huawei Band 6 itself, is actually very premium, I believe. So this has to be one of the best ones, the best integration of device to app. It has a lot of features. There's a lot going on here. It's like gonna take you hours before you actually finish all of these, before you finish looking and studying and just looking around at all these apps. So I think Huawei has the best app support next to the Oppo Band, and I'm guessing not really the worst one, but the least quality of the app goes to Haylou Solar. So let's try a normal sports mode. Let's pretend that we're actually walking. Haylou Solar, sports, jogging. It actually has a timer, and I guess it already started. Alright, there you go. And here is once again. Okay. Oppo has a little vibration going on. Okay, and of course your workout. Let's just do an outdoor run and secure the strap. Secure the strap. Alright, Huawei is actually prompting me to secure the strap. Okay, there it is. So here's what it looks like. Smart band integration, of course, they're going for the vertical one. Haylou actually looks pretty cool. This actually looks cool, you know, the UI, the interface. So as you can see here, your BPM, kilometers traveled, and how long it's been. The same here, your heart rate, distance, and the time. And also the same here, fat burning. Alright, your BPM, distance, and the time it has been. Oh, this is more information. That's wild, I didn't see that. And the same here. Oh, you can also see the other information and data. That's actually pretty cool. I think Huawei Band is the best out of this, despite Haylou being the most expensive. Actually, this is also quite expensive, depending on the shop where you're buying it. So that is it. And finally, we're gonna go ahead and check out their charging animation, because you know me, I'm a geek for charging animations. That's the last thing that we're gonna do. Ooh, very nice. That's cute. Alright, let's go ahead and try the others. Let's go ahead and do Oppo. So for Oppos, you have to remove the band again from the strap. You have to remove the unit itself from the strap. So you do this by, of course, squeezing this. Just until it pops out. There you go. It's out. So you put the entire dock, alright, in here, in this entire dock as well. So you put the entire unit in the entire dock and you squeeze it in. You hard press it. And I believe there's gonna be a snap here. There you go. Alright, I guess you also have your VOOC integration here, which is very nice. There it is, it's charging. It's so cool. Whoa! Whoa, what is that? That looks cool. Let me see that again. No, there is an actual charging animation, which I think it's cute. It's so cool. So what have we learned here today? These are very nice smartwatches, smart bands, especially when you're into doing like workouts, all of that good stuff, exercising, bodybuilding, all of that good stuff. These are like very important, very helpful, and I should say very premium. I'm actually impressed by all of these, and as I am already saying, you know, having a smartwatch is actually a good help, and it's actually very nice. You know, very fashionable. You just bring them everywhere, and it's very nice. I really love having these, and a good thing is, as for now, as I'm having them, they're at a very cheap price. I don't know how much it is in a store near you, but I got them very cheap. So once again, this is the Haylou Solar LS05. This is your Huawei Band 6, which actually is becoming my favorite, Huawei Band 6. And once again, Oppo Band B1. Very nice smartwatches, highly recommend. Very premium looking and very premium to wear. You'll be fashionable as you work out, as you burn your calories, and as you live a much better life. So that's it, and here is Unbox TearHappy smartwatch comparison for you.